Assalamu alaikum, sir. A very good morning to all. On behalf of my team, I'd like to thank you, MD Rahat Twin, sir, for giving us the opportunity to present our presentation topic. Our presentation topic is on 1000 data entry SPSS PLC, physical presentation and video presentation. Myself, Antara Bishash, my ID known is 19MKT041. I'd like to talk about introduction, a research background and statement, the problem, application of IT, the tourism and hospitality industry in Bangladesh, and the objective of the study. My first topic is introduction. As a worldwide phenomena, e-commerce represents a significant interest in the way in which firms and customers engage with one another, therefore changing the conventional patterns of selling and purchasing decision. When it is comes in Bangladesh, there are many chains in Bangladesh. First one, internet access, inexpensive sales phones, and efforts sponsored by government such as Digital Bangladesh. Even though the e-commerce business in showing the development, there are still some obstacle to overcome. These include low levels digital literacy, irregular delivery, and trust concern. The unified theory of acceptance of technology offer a comprehensive framework that can be used investigate how this aspect impact the adoption of technology by consumer. My second topic is research background and statement of the problem. A mix of public program investment from business and rising customer in interest in marketplace has contributed to Bangladesh e-commerce sector metronic in recent years. The development of ecosystem that enables a digital ecosystem serving both urban and rural area. People has been overspread by prominent e-commerce platform including Daraj, Chaldal and Evely. By providing a large selection of item at a reasonable price and with fast delivery, Daraj has become a major participant in the e-commerce sector. But there are some obstacles in Bangladesh e-commerce system. A big problem is trust issue, lack of product quality, fear of fraud, and another big problem is lack of digital literacy. To overcome the current situation, an obstacle and encourage customer participant use the unifield and use the technology. The AUT model explain why demographic are quick to adapt e-commerce while others option, and they explain many factors. The factor are social performance expectation, effort expectation, and social influence. My third topic is application of IT in tourism sector or industry in Bangladesh. Now, in our Bangladesh, there are many way to apply IT system in tourism. There are online booking and reservation system, digital marketing and promotion, mobile application, customer relationship management, automation in hospitality, e-tourism platforms, big data analytic, e-payment system, and cyber security. In online by online booking, customer booked a hotel in anywhere or any place in Bangladesh. Hotel owner or hotel manager promote their hotel or tourist place through digital marketing, email, Facebook, um, uh, uh, yeah, Facebook, social media, WhatsApp, etc. In by mobile application, customer know their destination place, their food culture, their famous food, their famous place, etc. By CRM, hotel manager build a strong relationship with the customer. Uh, Applied of IT managers or hotel servicers analytic a big data of customer performance, customer satisfaction, etc. Applied cyber security ensure customer data or personal data. But there are some challenges in Bangladesh. First one, a lack of infrastructure limitation. There are huge lack of available infrastructure, lack of awareness and training. The high cost barriers is a one of the most challenges to applied in tourism system in Bangladesh, and policy gaps. That's all about my topic. Thank you, everyone. Now, I'd like to invite my next team member to continue this presentation.
First, take my salam. Assalamu alaikum. Hello everyone. This is Meher Hossain. My ID is 19MKT057. First of all, thanks to my honorable co-teacher Hatun sir for giving me an opportunity to say something. Now, I would like to discuss about the definition term of e-commerce adapting in consumers market of Bangladesh. First of all, there is involved different types of terms. First, performance expectancy. The belief is that using e-commerce platforms will improve tax efficiency and productivity. For example, consumers perceive online shopping as a way to save time by avoiding physical store visits, accessing a wide product range. The next terms is effort expectancy. Effort expectancy refers to easy for consumer to use e-commerce platforms. This includes initiatives designing simple navigations, quick registrations process, and efficient source. Platforms that require minimal effort are more like to attract and retain users. The next one is social influence. The extent to which spares family to social platforms encourage adapting e-commerce, social media, online reviews, and worldwide word of mouth recommendations significantly shape consumer opinions and behaviors. The next one is facilitating conditions. The availability of infrastructure, resource, and support that enable to effective use of e-commerce. This includes a reliable internet, secure payment system, accessible data, acceptable digital device, efficient customer support. It is the next one is perceived risks. The potential uncertainties and negative outcomes associated with the online associations such as fraud, delayed delivers, or poor product quality. Addressing those risks through secure payment methods, transparency policies, and strong customers support can enhance customer trust and increase adaptability. The next one is web design. The overall visual appeal, structure, and usability of an e-commerce platforms. A well-designed website encourages easy navigations, initiative search options, and pleasing layout. The next on is behavioral intention. The conclusion designs or willingness of a user to adapt and continuing using e-commerce platforms. The next one is tryability. The ability to potential users test e-commerce platforms before committing to regular use. For example, free trials, limited times offers, or a small tails process allows consumers to experience the platform's benefits. Tryability reduces uncertainty and builds user confidence, increasing the likelihood or adaptation. The next one is consumer resource, the financial, technical, and educational capabilities that enables individuals to to engage with e-commerce. Financial resources include access online payment methods, and disable income. The next one is actual use behavior, the frequency and extent to which consumer engage with e-commerce platforms. So this includes activities like browsing, making purchase, or interacting with the facers with the time. The next one is significance of a resource. This study benefits multiple stakeholders. Policymakers can use its findings to create regulations fostering trust and innovating e-commerce. Business can enhance platforms designed to marketing strategies to address customer needs. Academics gain insights into technology adoption in emerging markets through the UTAUT model. Overall, the research promotes digital transformations and social economic development in Bangladesh. The next topic is organization of research or organization of research. First of all, comes introductions. In these introductions, provides an overall of economic adaptations, highlighting challenges, opportunities, objectives, and the study significance for stakeholders like policymakers, business, and customers. The next on is literature review, summarizing existing in these steps, summarizing existing research, adapting delivers barriers, and the relevance of the UT framework. The next one is methodology. Explains the research design data collection methods, sampling technique, and analyzing tools used, in sourcing, transparency, and replicability. The next, analysis. In these steps, present findings align with the research questions, analyzing platforms and trends in the e-commerce adapting. The next one is discussion. Interprets results through hypothesis, testing use, PLS, SPSS, explaining the relationship between constructions and the significance of the findings, conclusions. Highlighting key findings of a recommendation for stakeholders, acknowledge study limitations, and suggest areas for future research in e-commerce adaptation.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Akib Khanimon. My ID is 19MKT054. Now I am talking about the theoretical background. E-commerce adoption refers to extent to which consumer accept and use electronic platform for buying and selling goods and service. In Bangladesh, many developing countries, e-commerce has rapidly extended, driven by increasing their detail literacy, internet access, and other smartphone uses. However, this increased digital literacy in Bangladesh is still shadow. Internet access in Bangladesh faces unique challenges, including limited trust in online transaction, a lack of digital payment infrastructure, and logistic issue. United theory of expectancy use of challenges such as economic consistent internet that is may speed in rural areas can affect adoption success. Now we are talking about e-commerce adoption in Bangladesh. There are some component of accepting e-commerce adoption in Bangladesh. First of all is digital infrastructure. What is digital infrastructure? Is the combination of digital infrastructure is the system like mobile wallet, like Bikash, are critical to use of e-commerce in Bangladesh, which cash on delivery is widely used due to trust and security concerns. Security concerns reading online transaction of product quality and financial information in secure. Cultural factor. Cultural norms and traditional shopping habit also influence adoption. In Bangladesh, the traditional in-person shopping experience and lack a familiarity with online. From UTAUT perspective, understanding barrier and facilitators to adoption is key. Barrier: trust issue, concern about fraud, poor delivery service, and quality of product. Lack of digital literacy. Many consumers, especially older or rural population, may not be familiar with using e-commerce platform. Limited payment option. Reliance COD offer limited space of a digital payment method. The next step is literacy review. The rapid growth of e-commerce, the globe has revolutionized the way consumers shop, especially in developing countries like Bangladesh. While digital platforms offer convenience and comprehensive models for understanding technological development in unified theory of expectancy. Now the escapes in a developed country is the ability to shop from home, the ability of mobile shopping app, and the ease of comparing price, live adoption. Social influence, word of mouth, peer influence, and endorsement from social media can government and business initiatives. The role of government support is improving their infrastructure as well as e-commerce promotion and deal by the business can significantly boost adoption. This model, developed by Venkastesh, integrates multiple technology acceptance theory to provide user behavior and identify key determinants affecting the adoption of technology. In the text of Bangladesh, applying UTAUT provides valuable insight into understanding the factors that drive or hinder the adoption of e-commerce among consumers. That's all my part. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Imtiaz Kaur Maruf, ID number 99MKT056. First of all, I like to thank our honorable coach sir for creating this presentation. My presentation examine e-commerce adoption in Bangladesh, focusing on the UTAUT framework and key factor shaping consumer behavior. Although the UT model is widely used globally, its contextualized for Bangladesh remaining limitation. Factor like reliance on cash on delivery, trust issues, and social media role in customer decision and understanding. These gaps highlight the needs of the localized studies. Key factor influencing adoption. Several factors drive e-commerce adoption. Performance expectancy. Consumer value in the convenience, cost effectiveness, and product variety of consumer. Effect expectancy. Simple user-friendly platforms are crucial, especially in the market with the very digital legacy. Social influence. Recommendation from family, friends, and influencers strongly shape consumer decision. Additional drives. Facilitating condition. Reliable internet, mobile use, and payment secure payment system like Bikash are crucial. Handling motivation, enjoyment from engagement platform boost repeat use, price value, competitive pricing and discount attract price sensitive customer. Habit, routine use of e-commerce ensure long-term adoption. Conclusion, these factors shape behavioral intention, a key prediction for e-commerce users. Addressing research gap and improving user experience will accurately adoption solidified e-commerce as a major drive for the retailer growth in the Bangladesh. Thank you all. This is all of from us. Assalamu alaikum.
Namaskar, this is Ananda Mohan. My ID is 19MKT069. My topic are necessary of information system and classification of information system. Here are various type of necessary information system. Number one, data management. Efficiently storing, managing, and retrieving large volume of data. This include database and data warehousing system. Number two, communication. Facilitating effective internal and external communication through email, messaging system, and collaboration tools. Number three, security. Protecting data and system from unauthorized access and cyber threat. This involves implementing security measures such as encryption and access control. Number four, integration. Ensuring different system and application can work together seamlessly, often through middleware or application programming interface. There are various types of information system. Number one, transaction processing system. Transaction processing system handle the collection, storage, and processing of data from the organization routing transaction. For example, sales order processing and inventory management system. Number two, control processing system. Control processing system are used to monitor and control industrial process. For example, system that monitor and control the production line in a factory. Number three, enterprise collaboration system. Enterprise collaboration system support communication, collaboration, and condition among the employees within the organization. For example, email system and share database. Number four, decision support system. Decision support system are interactive systems that help management marketing decision in complex situation by analyzing large volume of data. This system often use model and simulation. For example, systems that analyze market trend or optimize resource allocation. Number five, executive information system. Executive information system provides senior executive with easy access to internal and external information relevant to their strategic goal. For example, systems that track key performance indicator or competitive intelligence. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum. Myself Fokin Nazmuhuda, ID 19MQT 021. Now I am presenting about data analysis and findings. What is data analysis? Data analysis is the process of inspecting, cleaning, transforming, and modeling data into discover useful information. It also helps in decision making and problem solving. Objectives of data analysis: understand the methodology of data analysis, review key findings from data, discuss implications of recommendation, Data analysis methodology. And data can be analyzed by surveys, database, PLS, Excel, Python, SQL, etc. From this are the ways data can be collected. Number two, data cleaning, handling missing values, removing duplicates, ensuring consistency. Data analysis techniques. There are three types of data analysis techniques: descriptive analysis, inferential statistics, data visualization. Then come to the next point, tools and software. For the purpose of collecting, finding and analyzing data, there are some tools and software: PowerPoint, BI, Tabular, Python, Device, Pandas and Mortfolio. Key findings. Uh, it is our next slide. Here we can find statistics are mean, median, mode of key variables, distribution pattern observes, trend and patterns, year over year growth, seasonal variation, correlation between variables, outlier and anomalies, identification of unusual data points, impact of these anomalies of overall trends. Visualization, graphic insights, pie charts, market share distribution, bar graphs, comparison of categories, line charts, trends over time, scatter plots, relation between variables, and then come to our next slide. It's about implication of data analysis and findings. Business insights highlight specific insights relevant to business goals, customer preferences, sales performance. Then come strategic recommendation, actionable steps driven from data findings, focus on high performing segments in best performing areas. Challenges and limitations. Challenges faced: data unavailability and inequality, time constraints, time limitations. And then conclusion of data findings and calculations. Uh, Recap of key findings and the importance of data driven decision making. This is from me. Thanks you all. Thank you.
Good morning, everyone. Myself Rahul Rai. My ID is 043. Thank you for giving attention. In this presentation, I will walking through the data analysis process we conducted and sharing the key findings that emerged from our study. By the end of this season, I hope you will have a clear understanding of the insights we gained and how they can be applied moving forward. To start, let me give you a brief overview of the objective of our analysis. Our goal was to explore and understand insights search question with a focus on identifying. This research was essential in helping us answer critical informed decisions and making choices. Then I will go for the slide 4 to ensure the accuracy of our findings. Uh, we collected data from so many sources: is online, is offline, surveys, databases, social media, etc. The data was gathered over insert time period and consisted of mentioned variables, types of data, sample size, etc. After collecting the data, we proceeded with a careful cleaning and preparation process to remove any inconsistency or irrelevant information. uh, Next, let's take a look at the data analysis techniques we used. We applied several methods to analyze the data, including descriptive statistics, correlation analysis, regression models, and visualization. First one, descriptive statistics. It is to summarize the basic features of the data. Correlation analysis, to identifying relationships between different variables. Third, regression models, to predict outcomes based on the data. Final one, visualization, to make the patterns more apparent and easier to understand. Last but not the least, now let's dive into the key findings that emerged from our analysis. First one is, we saw a strong positive correlation between there is true variables indicating that x increases, y tends to increase as well. This suggests that trend 2, another important finding was the significant drop in time period. This could be attributed to the external factor. Trend 3, we also discovered a notable which suggests that some actions and final one is these findings have several important implications. Based on the data, we can conclude that we may need to adjust our strategy in to leverage the positive trends and address the negative ones. Second one is further research might be required in to validate these findings and guide long-term decision. Third one is another implication related to the business or research goal. To conclude, our data analysis has provided valuable insights into question or issues. The key findings suggest that this, and as a result, we are now better equipped to take a specific action, adjust strategy, or continue research. Thank you for your attention. I am happy to take any question you may have. Thank you, sir. Thank you so much.
Assalamu alaikum. This is SM Faruqi, ID 19MKT001. So my topic is literature review and hypothesis of e-commerce adaptation in consumer market in Bangladesh and UTAUT perspective. I like to first introduce of this topic. E-commerce adaptation in Bangladesh has been significant growth in recent years, divided by increasing internet potential, smartphone uses, and shifting consumer behavior. The rise of digital platform has revolutionized and retail landscape, allowing business to reach a wider audience while offering consumer access to diverse range of product and services. However, despite this growth and adaptation that remains influenced by several factors. So there are theoretical backgrounds. E-commerce adaptation refers to the extent to which consumers accept and use electronic platform for buying and selling goods and services in Bangladesh. In many developing countries, e-commerce has rapidly expanded, divided by increasing digital literacy, internet access, and smartphones. We are talking that without perspective. So, unified theory of acceptance and uses of technology offers a significant framework to understand these dynamics. Performance expectancy and digital, which individual believes that using technology will enhance their job performance or case e-commerce proof their shopping experience. In Bangladesh, consumer may perceive commerce as more efficiency, convenient, and cost efficiency than traditional shopping. Social influencer and extent to which that individual perceive that important other family, friends, peers believes they should use the technology. In Bangladesh, social influence play a significant role as peer recommendation, reviews, and social media influence can drive adopt e-commerce platform, especially sees in the online shopping. Online shopping. E-commerce adaptation in Bangladesh in contextual factor. Digital infrastructure, the rapid expansion of mobile and internet uses has made it easier. So it is very easy for people to consume. That's all. Thank you.
Assalamu alaikum, sir. Thank you for being here today. I am excited to talk about an essential aspect of research that often drives progress in innovation. Today I will talk about research gap. So, in the field of study, research is continuously a journey of discovery and exploration. We build on others what have found, but there is always more to uncover. There is where the idea of research gap becomes very crucial. A research gap refers to an area where existing There some knowledge is limited, incomplete, or unclear. Essentially, a place where further investigation needed. On the other hand, so these areas are where knowledge is lacking of unclear. These areas are known as research gaps. So and identifying them is key to advancing our understanding. So let me give you an easy to understand example. Let's say you're researching the effects of sleep students performance. Many students have been done on how sleep impacts concentration or memory. However, most of the studies focus on high school students, leaving out colleges student who may have different sleep patterns and stress level. The gap is clear. We don't know enough about how sleep affects college students and academic performance, but so this could be a research gap. By identifying this gap, you can conduct a study, especially on college student, to learn about more about how sleep impacts their learning, which could lead to new recommendation for improving student performance. So identifying research gaps helps us focus on questions that have been not fully answered yet, and this drives new research and discovers. So research gap opportunities for us to learn something new, because the data is always here, but it isn't clear or fulfilled. So they help us to focus on that areas that need more exploration, more innovation, and by filling these gaps we continue to push the boundaries of knowledge forward. And this is a more important part in our daily life also, and in the research field. There are some process typically that involves in research gap. By truly understanding what has been done, we can spot areas that need further exploration or have been overlooked. And secondly is identifying contradiction or inconsistencies. Sometimes different studies often conflicting results or conclusion, which points to an area where deeper investigation would prove clearly. New technologies, societal changes, or advancement in related fields may create new questions that have yet to be fully explored. So all this from me. Thank you very much.
Assalamu alaikum. This is Tamanna Faria Shuchi, ID 19MKT073. Today I will discuss about the limitations of study and future research on e-commerce adoption in the consumer market of Bangladesh on the perspective of UTAUT model. In these sections, highlight the study limitation and suggest direction for future research to deepen understanding of e-commerce adoption in Bangladesh using the unified theory of acceptance and use of technology. Here, limitations of the study. First of all, limitation of study combine the sample size constraint. In the sample size constraint, study may suffer from limited sample size and diversity, reducing its ability to represent the entire population. Socio-economic and cultural variation may be adequately captured. Future research. Larger, more diverse samples should be employed to enhance generalization. And the second one is urban centric data. A focus on urban areas may ignore rural consumer barriers such as digital illiteracy and limited infrastructure. And the second one is limited technological constant. Limited technological constant may neglect factors like mobile payment innovations and AI driven customer experiences. Future research. Incorporating additional models such as TAM or innovation diffusion theory can provide broader insight. The fourth one is exclusion of cultural factors. The study may fully address cultural aspects like trust, social norms, and language preferences, which heavily influence consumer behavior. And the fifth one is temporal limitation. The study captured consumer behavior at a single point, missing trends shaped by external events or technological advancement. And the sixth one, inadequate focus on non-adopters. By focusing on users, the study may overlook why non-adopters refrain from using an e-commerce such as trust issues or digital inaccessibility. Future research. Understanding non-adopters can reveal barrier to adoption. And the seventh one is overemphasis on technology driven factors. The UTAUT model might underplay factors like competitive pricing and product quality, which significantly affect adoption. Future research. Integrating market driven factors with the UTAUT framework can differ on a holistic analysis. Lack of business perspective. The study primarily reflects consumer behavior, overlooking how business adapt to e-commerce. Future research examining multinational corporation integration of e-commerce can uncover key challenges and strategies. And the ninth on is insufficient consideration of government policies. The role of government initiatives in digital infrastructure and data protection may be adequately addressed. Future research assessing policy impacts can provide actionable recommendations for our fostering growth. And the last one is generalization issues. In the perspective of e-commerce adoption, the generalization issues may find be specific to Bangladesh in socio-economic contexts and lack application to other developing countries. Future research comparative studies can validate results and identify universal trends. Finally, in the conclusion, the study may offer valuable insights into consumer behavior, but it's constrained by limited data diversity, urban bias, and over reliance on UTAUT model. Addressing these limitations, such as exploring rural areas, non-adopters, and emerging factors like AI and government policies, I across country comparisons to develop exclusive strategies, ultimately supporting e-commerce growth on a robust digital economy in Bangladesh. That's all of my presentation today. Thanks for watching my video.